Hello everyone, this is Acekard giving you another black and white battle. Today we have a theme battle against Meekahchu from Elo's tournament. I'm posting this as a battle of video response, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm using The World Ends With You theme, using the noise slash monsters, just going off of that. He's bringing a Zelda team for me today. But anywho, let's get the match started. I start off with my Scarm as my just lead, just to get up spikes. He sends out his T-Tar, different than what he did when we battled on Monday, I believe. But due to disconnecting, he said to battle him again another time. So today, fine, good. Anywho, I do get a layer of spikes out while he gets a DD setup, but I see that and I go for a whirlwind as he goes for a stone edge, missing the stone edge. So he gets switched into his Vaporeon. Not sure what he can do. Probably it's a Wish Protect set. So I just go for another layer of spikes, knowing that I can live a Scald or whatnot, but he goes for a Wish anyways. Yeah, after turn effects. I go for my last layer of spikes due to knowing that I can live probably a Scald. I mean, sure, I might, I'm risking a burn, but it's, at the moment, I'm like, whatever. If this gets burned, it doesn't really matter. All it has is Brayford. I mean, yeah, sure. Anywho, I'm gonna save my Scarm for later, switch it out into Jellicent, knowing that Vaporeon does get walled most of the time with Jellicent, unless if it has Toxic, which, seeing right here, since he switched out, I know he doesn't probably have anything to hit this Jellicent. Not even Shadow Ball, no Toxic. So I'm somewhat as to confused. He just has Wish, Protect, and Scald. Probably Ice Beam is the other move, but he hasn't revealed that to me yet. I go for a Confuse Ray, knowing that he probably can't do anything, or he's probably going to switch, so good Confused on that Tyranitar. In the last battle that I had with him, this Tyranitar does have Crunch, so I might as well switch out into something that resists that. Preferably this Scarm, due to it's my physical wall. Anywho. I believe I just go for another Whirlwind, or I go for a Roost, just to just gauge how much he can do. Unboosted move of some sort, like Stone Edge. His Stone Edge does about 1/4 HP of mine, so I can roost that off next turn if I whirlwind out into something good. I whirlwind him out into his Golem, as Goron, as per se from the Majora's Mask, where they roll and roll and roll everywhere. Anywho, I go for a Roost here, knowing that I'm probably faster, although he might be carrying like Earthquake or something, but I wanted to see how much this Golem can do to a physically defensive Scarm. And he goes for a Stone Edge, so trying to get neutral damage, because he does show that he does have Hammer Arm in this next turn, where I go for a Whirlwind, more after turn effects. But yeah. Yes, he does reveal that he has Hammer Arm, so I'm not gonna go for a Roost and just go for another Whirlwind, just to rack up some more spikes damage. As I believe he then gets switched out back. He gets switched out into his Rapidash. From the first battle, I knew that he wanted Scarm dead, but to a particular point where he doesn't want to lock himself into a fire move, knowing that I have a Houndoom. So he's just gonna go for a Wild Charge. Although in my last battle I was stupid and keep Scarm in, so I wanted to gauge how much this Wild Charge really did to me. So I stayed in and roosted. It does a pretty good amount. I believe it does around more than half, if I'm not mistaken. No, not more than half. Like a little bit under half. I would say 1/5. I don't know. But he does go for another wild charge, making me suspect at this part of the match. I didn't know that it was choice banned, and I asked him later in the day. So yeah, he's locked into a wild charge. So at the moment, I'm thinking he's probably choiced, and I'm just gonna rack up recoil damage. So I'm just gonna roost up and just continuously just racking up his recoil damage as well as me healing up. Excuse me. But if I remember correctly, he did say that he wanted to fish for crit. I mean, even though a crit, if a crit hit, I'm thinking that I would probably live that. I'm still not sure because it doesn't look like it's doing fully. It's not doing half, like exactly half. So I think I would live a crit, but damage calculations as well as min-max damage. But he does switch out this turn, and I wanted to switch out into my Flygon just to threaten him out, knowing that now he's probably banded. So best bet is to switch out into a Flygon so that it's immune, and I can do some shenanigans with this Flygon. Anywho, fearing that he has Ice Beam, I switch out. Yeah, Scarf. I'm still not sure if like a Draco, or no, not a Draco, an Outrage or an Earthquake would kill a Vaporeon, because most Vaporeon are bold nature, tend to be bold nature anyways. So I switch out into my Jellicent, the next best thing to counter this thing. He does get a Wish Off, and I'm expecting his Rapidash to come back in. So not gonna go for a Confuse Ray. I'm gonna go for a Scald, being risky, and just gonna do some damage to something that comes in. If not, then it's just gonna heal up Vaporeon. But I don't think that Vaporeon can really do anything to me at that point, because I didn't see Toxic. I didn't see him do anything. So yeah, he now sends in his Tyranitar. Expecting the Crunch again, I switch out into Scarm, but he does somewhat predict that and go for a Dragon Dance. Excuse me, a little bit sick, but I'm trying my best. Anywho, he gets off the Dragon Dance, and not sure if I can, how much a +1 Stone Edge will do to a Scarm. Probably not much, but still, it's neutral and whatnot, and stab. It does over 1/4, so a little bit better. I whirlwind out him back into his Golem again. So this Golem's not gonna really do much. I predicted him to go back to use his Hammer Arm, so I didn't go for a Roost. I just whirlwind out again just to rack up some more spikes damage. The only thing at the moment is that I don't have Stealth Rocks set up yet. So that's somewhat of a thing that I might do later on in the game. So just for more entry hazard damage and whatnot, I do whirlwind him out into Gallade, his Link. Lol. But anywho, this Link is going to close combat, no, not close combat. He's gonna Swords Dance first, and I believe I'm just gonna go for the Roost. Fearing that close combat, but still, I don't think unboosted close combat from a Gallade will do as much to a Scarm if that were to happen. And wait, no, never mind. Scarm is slower than Gallade, so it didn't really matter anyways. So Roost is into whatnot, but that close combat +2 does do a lot. It does a fuck ton. Sorry. Anywho, I go for a Brave Bird, not knowing that close combat would do that much. Meh. But I mean, it is +2 stab and all that shenanigans. Base 120 attack. But I do go for no, not close combat. Brave Bird to take him out, as well as take myself out due to recoil. So I'm down a physical wall, but I guess that's okay. I mean, the rest of his team is like either weak to water or fighting, or somewhat of that sort. I mean, other than Vaporeon. But I'm thinking that a close combat choice banded Terrakion would basically finish things up. But he does have a Gardevoir, which I still kind of need this Terrakion to live so that I can X Scissors that. So he sends in his Gardevoir. I switch out, not sure that if Choice Banded Close Combat would kill a Gardevoir. I might run calcs on that later. I mean, not now because lazy and whatnot. But he does set up a Reflect, knowing that, probably guessing that it's a Light Clay variant with dual screen. I don't understand why he didn't go for a Light Screen, but he just went for a Focus Blast right off the bat. I think I take this turn to set up my my rocks as just to get more entry hazard damage and whatnot into the match, so that I have an easier time handling Tyranitar and Vaporeon as well. But anywho, I switch back into my Jellicent, knowing that he's probably gonna Focus Blast again, so dodging that bullet. But anywho, he goes for a Psychic, not knowing that he just wants damage on this Jellicent, I suppose. But I mean, surprisingly, Psychic from a Gardevoir doesn't do that much. I mean, sure, Gardevoir's special attack isn't that stellar, but I mean, I thought it would do more than that. But oh well, I guess Jellicent's special defense is quite high. I mean, 348 is what I believe was mine. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but he does get a Spec D drop, so Psychic does a little bit more, and I get off a Confusion Ray. And this turn I go for a Skull, just to fish for a burn, rather than going for a Recover, just to be an asshole. But I switch out again, switching into my Houndoom, just to, I don't really know. It seems like a useless waste of a turn to switch into Houndoom, because I just go for a Nasty Plot rather than attack. I mean, I could have went for a Sucker Punch, but I mean, still Reflect is still up, and I still wasn't sure if he was gonna attack or not. I mean, maybe he could have set up another Screens or Recover or something. I don't know. So I didn't go for a Sucker Punch, not knowing the full set of a Gardevoir. But he does go. He just does go for a Focus Blast. So instantly taking out my Houndoom. Anywho, I switch into my Terrakion now. Going for the Choice Banded X Scissors, knowing that this will probably take it out, because Reflect is only boost up defense 1.5, so 1 stage. So I mean, that kind of neutralizes the Choice Band that I have. So on this turn, the Reflect goes away, so that's somewhat good on my part, so that I have an easier time dealing with this Tyranitar, because I didn't want to switch out, because fearing that he might also have an Earthquake for my Empoleon, so that might be bad, and I can't roar him out if he does get a Dragon Dance off. So might as well stay in and see how much a Choice Banded X Scissors will do neutral damage to a Tyranitar. But on this turn, I think this is his last Pokemon. Zora. Yay. You should have named it Princess Ruto, but oh well. Anywho, he goes for a Wish, and probably at this point of the match, he knows that he can't really do much anymore, because I know that he doesn't have Toxic, or otherwise he would have gone for it a while ago. I mean, I think he has Ice Beam, it's just that he didn't show me. I don't know why. It's kind of odd. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy the match. I mean, it's quite slow at this point, but I hope you guys enjoy the match, and like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll do all that. I hope you guys enjoyed the team. Anywho, bye.